Restaurant Unstoppable. Inspire, empower, and transform the industry.
Like knowing what you know now, opening a total of how many total restaurants have you opened collectively?
Ever? I think maybe 9 or 10 at this point.
Okay, so that's a lot of experience opening restaurants. Knowing what you know now, reflecting back at that time, what advice? What would you have done differently? What advice would you have given the past version of yourself?
Don't trust anybody. If you want the honest truth, is you have to believe in yourself first. Now you can build relationships with people and learn to work together with them, but that place, which was called The Basement, was my first foray into partnerships and landlords, and I think it was a good place setter for my experience since then, which is that I've been successful, but my success has been marked by some tough relationships.
So what did you learn about these relationships, things that you could have done differently in these relationships? Or, I mean, what is like the lesson to beyond just don't trust?
Sure.
You get burnt? Like, would you have protected yourself some way?
More people care a lot more about money than I do.
Okay.
That doesn't mean that I don't want to have money. I have a family, and it's important to have it, obviously. But I don't put money as the first priority in a restaurant or in any business, for that matter. I think it's a priority in so much as that it needs to keep the business open and profiting and all that good stuff. But the sort of blind pursuit of making as much as you possibly can, which I've known a lot of people that fit that profile, I find kind of crass and unpleasant, and typically those people are unhappy from what I've seen. Whereas the people that are really inspired and excited about the work that they do, whether they make money or they don't, are the ones that I've found myself spending the most time with.
So knowing what you know about partnerships now, would there have been any exercises you would have gone through, any documents you would have brought into the situation to have protected yourself?
I would have done more background checks.
Okay. Anything else that you would have done differently or you learned from that experience?
No, I mean, I learned from the experience. I mean, you could fill a book, but done differently, I don't know. I mean, I would love to say that I could have anticipated a lot of this stuff that we've gone through, that I've gone through personally, but I don't know that that's true. I think part of learning how to be in business is learning what people's priorities are, and the only way you're going to really learn what someone's priority is when you push them, when you're in tough situations. And it's easy to everybody friends when you're doing well.
So like, do you have as much skin in the game as I do? Is that what you mean by what your priorities are? Are you going to match my effort?
Priorities in terms of what they're seeking versus what I'm seeking.
Okay. Vision.
Yeah.
Values.
Yeah. What are we trying to get out of this?
Do we align?
Mm-hmm.
I love it.